Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, January 13th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today? January 13th. What does the viewer need to see in here? January 13th. Okay. By the book, Thinker, In Between Worlds, Unfinished Symphony, and Never Ending Story. Feeling like things are not going to ever end. That's what it feels like. But by the book, maybe you're treading on thin water. You might need to go outside of that line. Maybe try something a different way. There's definitely this thing about contemplating with a thinking card. Maybe trying to figure out a situation or how to go about something. Definitely a sense of contemplation. And then in between worlds, it's pretty much telling you you're probably halfway through some sort of cycle that you need to stay focused on what it is that you're needing to move forward to. I do feel with the in between worlds, you've got to somehow end something and go towards, looks like the light, something better and more positive. And then unfinished symphony, so perhaps something of a masterpiece that hasn't quite been finished by you, something that you need to go towards, something that you might need to revisit, whether this is a person, place, or a thing. There's definitely that sense of perhaps maybe even wondering, how can I try that again, or how can I revisit the situation? You may need to step out of line and maybe go in a different direction, if that makes sense for you. At the bottom of the deck is blessed. So really, I feel it ties in with the between worlds, where you have to stay focused as far as where you're going towards. Keep having that grateful kind of energy of being blessed, and you truly are being blessed at this moment, even though you don't think so. And so this is where this one kept coming out. Before I started recording, it came out quite a bit of times, and it kept saying, just be happy. Just be happy no matter what's going on in your environment, on the internal or the external. Just try to stay happy, and that's going to switch things for you. Okay, so welcome. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I was just going to say, one of my readers or one of you guys emailed me and really suggested that maybe because I have been getting so many people being unsubscribed, she recommended that maybe if you click on the subscription and really unsubscribe, but then resubscribe, if that makes sense. So if you guys want to try that for me, I would appreciate it, maybe to kick the algorithm and really press like if you like the reading. So thank you so much, guys, for looking out for me. I do appreciate you. We are going through such a really strange time, so I get it. Okay, let's see. What is by the book? By the book, please. It's a card 11. Maybe needing to choose something. You know, twos are about choices. Choices that will balance you out, or choices that make you lopsided. Are you going by the book, and maybe you need to maybe not go by the book so much, if that makes sense, you know? What is by the book, please? For the viewer, what is by the book? So, see, 5 of Wands. Being conflicted in maybe making a choice as far as which way you should go. Do you stay in the sense of perhaps something very stagnant and very full of conflict, you know? Maybe somewhat despair. I think you're thinking, which is the 5 of Cups in reverse is great, because maybe you're deciding to let something go that doesn't help you to stay grounded. Okay, something that isn't giving you a sense of happiness. So I do feel with the 5 of Wands, there's some, maybe it's people around you, maybe it's just society at this point. It's just going crazy, you know? 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. What does the 5 of Wands mean, please? 5 of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. Very fiery, very passionate, very impactful, you know? That's what it feels like. Okay, so then you have the Six of Cups as well. The Six of Cups with the Seven of Cups. I feel like whoever this is, it's almost that feeling of needing to perhaps give yourself a second chance. Maybe you've lost, maybe you've stayed in a sense of a battlefield for such a long time, and you might want the new opportunity to move forward as far as with something that makes you happy. Okay, Six of Cups is about happiness and really feeling harmonized. Maybe this is somebody who is thinking about you, like maybe perhaps wanting to see you again. Maybe this is someone you haven't talked to in a long time. Maybe opening with the Seven of Cups, it could be an opening, a sense of opening a door or a new opportunity coming towards you. Especially with the Ace of Wands. Excuse me, guys. So it seems like, almost like, give me one more for the Five of Wands. It's almost like, do you decide to go that way or do you not? Something that you want to voice up on, or maybe communicate about, maybe give a message about something. And by the book, it really does say it's almost as if either you go through the social standards, you know, either you stay in conflict about maybe, I feel the conflict is that you're trying to do something that maybe society says it's not right. So I think that you're having an inner battle as far as, do you move forward and do maybe go you know, spark up some sort of conversation with someone from the past, or like, it's almost like you're conflicted about giving yourself that opportunity. But by the book, it's really telling you it's okay to go outside of that line, because the universe is really gonna make everything work out for you. If you do things that make you happy, the universe will give you the abundance in a form of new opportunities, new things to try, you know, forgetting about all the past mistakes per se. Okay. And the Ace of Wands, it's sort of that gift. It's sort of that gift of giving you that kind of feeling of being faulty. Like, it's okay to make mistakes, but give yourself a new opportunity. That's definitely what it feels like. Okay, so I want to know, what is the Ace of Wands? My allergies are kicking up really bad today, guys. I'm sorry. I did dusting. Whenever I do dusting, it can be pretty, ugh, but it has to get done. So let's see here. The Chariot in reverse. Are you having a hard time deciding to go forward? Are you having a hard time perhaps, what is it called? Like, not taking action on what it is that is going to create balance? Are you trying to stay and maybe hold on to the old paradigm? You know, things are trying to shift right now for the better. There could be a lot of entities still really holding on to the dark karmic patterns that we have been sort of been given this through society and just structure, you know. So I definitely do feel like this is, do you decide to stay there or do you go forward? It is your choice. But you definitely maybe, you know, either you're waiting for some sort of message, or maybe you're deciding on whether to give a message for somebody with the Chariot in reverse. You may be feeling restless in something, restless because you can't choose. There's really this feeling of just really wanting these desires, but they could make you sick in a sense, you know. Perhaps this also could be someone who, by maybe being in conflict, it's making you sick, you know. Whatever this is, there could be a feeling of not feeling healthy. Maybe something also, maybe it says unethical victory. So whatever that means for somebody, unethical victory. Not a word that I use either, so I'm not sure what that means, but it's something that it makes you somewhat feel kind of stuck and you can't go forward. But I do feel like this is, especially by the book, it's telling you, you have the right to choose something different, and go outside of the norm, that maybe you're being somewhat binded to something, but it's in your head. So I do feel if you want to return to someone or to a situation or just to a happier place, it is your choice. I don't feel that the Chariot in reverse is too detrimental as far as not letting you change your mind, making this better. Maybe you're second guessing yourself. Maybe you're too worried about what people are going to think about you. It's almost the same kind of feeling as if maybe you realized maybe you've made a mistake. That's why I heard the word faulty. You sort of have to allow yourself to make mistakes, and it's definitely okay. What's at the top? The moon. So see, that's something, some kind of fear, and that's what it feels like. It's some kind of fear that didn't quite, it just almost needing to change that. Okay. Let's see, what is the thinker? So somebody here is contemplating, maybe taking some form of, quiet time, isolation, which really helps you to think and open up. You have the five of cups in reverse. You have the Fool in reverse. And then you have the Empress in reverse. So is this like a lost opportunity? Is this something that maybe you just don't think you're going to be able to start again? You also have the Knight of Pentacles, where whatever these lessons are that haven't quite worked out for you, whether it's a situation with a person, like a relationship that didn't work out, maybe a job, something from the past. This is the past as well with the Five of Cups in reverse. But are you ready to let that go, the bygones be bygones, and just sort of maybe start over with those lessons that have been given to you with this Knight of Pentacles? And then the Four of Swords. So really, with the Four of Swords is putting an end to something like this. It's something where you just sort of call the truce, and you allow yourself to maybe bring in your manifestation, maybe you've been holding on to something that hasn't manifested to you because maybe it just wasn't the right time, or it wasn't something that was right for you. Okay, I want to know, what is the Five of Cups in reverse? Five of Cups in reverse, please. Five of Cups in reverse. What does that mean? Okay, so the Queen, the Empress, I'm not the Empress, I'm sorry. The High Priestess in reverse. You gotta spill it. Something I feel needs to be revealed there. Either that, or you're holding on to not being honest. Maybe you're not being honest to yourself. Maybe you're not being honest to someone else. There's really that sense of, because it is in reverse, it's almost like something that you're denying yourself. Are you denying yourself because you don't feel that you can really be prosperous? Or maybe some of you are stuck in fear with the Four of Swords. You might be stuck in fear and maybe feeling this sense of not having protection, or somewhat almost like what they say is sitting duck. Maybe you feel like somewhat of a sitting duck. It's an odd kind of feeling. But I want to know, what is the Fool in reverse? Fool in reverse. But the Four of Swords is putting that to rest. Four of Swords. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Maybe you got to pick between two. You don't know which one to go towards. Do you stay with the one that's maybe, like with the Queen of Swords, it could be maybe your wife. Okay, maybe this is somebody that you're already maybe entwined with. Queen of Cups might be the one that you're in love with. If there's two different women in your life, it's almost as if you've got to call a truce and go with the one that perhaps brings you more love, or maybe more clarity. Okay, and the Fool in reverse really doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. I feel like you're just maybe taking a little bit longer to think about your situation, and then maybe move on. Okay, what is the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Swords, please. Queen of Swords. Okay, so the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Maybe needing to come to the conclusion that of what makes you happy. and then the Three of Wands, moving towards it. So maybe you know, you have to come to the terms that maybe you're not happy in a situation and you must have to walk away from it. The Queen of Cups, please. The Queen of Cups, this one right here. Queen of Cups, please. The Queen of Cups, what does that mean? This one here. Reunion. Okay, so very much what I thought. Okay, let's see what this one is also. You're trapped with somebody that you're in love with. You're definitely trapped. You can't move forward, but you're working on something. Maybe you're working on either putting this person to rest, meaning you don't want to think about them anymore, or you might be working on getting out of your head, perhaps working on some kind of balance so that you can reunite with the thing that makes you happy. If it isn't a person with the Six of Cups that makes you happy, it could be you. It could be an old you that you want to go back to, okay? Maybe a best friend, maybe the town you live in, or whatever. Something from the past is calling you back. So I do feel you need to make that choice. You've got to move on from something. And so whoever this is, they're in deep contemplation. And it makes sense with the Empress in reverse. You might have let go of your person. Maybe this is something that you've been separated from somebody that you truly have a lot of feelings with, but you're just not able to make things work out on the 3D. But the High Priestess is really that sense of you have the feeling, but you're turning it off. I don't know why you would want to turn that off. High Priestess in reverse, I think it's hurtful because you're not allowing yourself to be in the situation or a relationship that you want to be in, okay? Almost feeling trapped is where it feels like. See, Temperance, it's you're not having faith in the situation. That's what the High Priestess in reverse is telling you, is that you don't have faith in the situation. If you didn't have faith, if you're losing your faith, then you never had it, okay? So between worlds, what is the between worlds? Stay focused. Stay focused, okay? Between worlds, please. So Two of Wands. Okay, so see, you're gonna be successful. These feelings of that I'm picking up on are uncertainty, unsure, you know, but I see your path is clear with the Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the World. You really have the opportunity to go towards something new. There could be a delay. You know, maybe there's a sense of delay because maybe you're not putting enough, you know, thankfulness about it. Like, how can I say that? Like, that you're doubting a situation. Okay, that's why the wheel is in reverse. With the wheel in reverse, you might have had a setback. If it was a setback in business, it takes me back to the beginning where I told you there was like an empty victory, meaning a fake victory, or a victory that wasn't, maybe it wasn't yours, you know, in business, okay, or even a relationship. You just never know. You have to take it how it resonates. It is general, but there's really this sense of, because the wheel is right there, it's like you sort of have to take charge if this is what you want, you know. It might take courage for you to move forward, and then you really will reap a reward. And I think that is definitely what that middle is. It's almost as if something has gone wrong, and maybe you just don't know how you're going to regain success, or how you can move yourself out of some kind of loss, in a sense, okay? I want to know, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The wheel in reverse, please. What does that mean, please? Okay. Oh, the Lovers in reverse, and it flew out in reverse. Oh, with the Two of Swords in reverse. You gotta have that courage, especially being it's the Lovers in reverse. I do feel it's something that you've got to pick that truly makes you happy. Definitely. Let's see. What is the Nine of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Justice. Is this a very difficult divorce? Is this something where you're fighting for your freedom? See, to be single, okay. I think whoever this might be for you, they choose you, definitely choose you, and will tell you so 100 times, really. But they might be binded to a really bad karmic situation. If it's business, okay, somebody might be in jail. Somebody might go to jail. Arrest, I see arrest, okay. So maybe this is somebody, if it's somebody in business that has been shady for you, it's almost as if you've got to step up with some kind of courage to face that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're a witness or something like that. You witness something and it's irking you. You got to say something. If this is maybe a divorce for somebody, you're being blocked from having that happiness here. You might be fighting for your freedom here for somebody, okay? And they're coming in a little bit here and there, guys. You got to take the messages as they resonate for you. Two of Wands. Okay, it fell down, sorry. So the Three of Pentacles. Learning to rebuild. In the future, you will rebuild. If you've had some shady business going on, you'll be okay. You're still in between worlds, so you can still manifest a greatness. If you feel like you're in a dark place with this between worlds, continue to be grateful and manifest a better day than where you're at now, if that makes sense. Meaning you're still living in the now, but don't let the now kind of feelings go into the future. Stay positive, okay? That's definitely what it feels like. I feel someone's made a wrong choice here with the Two of Swords and the Lovers. The Lovers in reverse could definitely be infidelity or danger of a broken marriage, or even just needing to stabilize your emotions. And it could have just been a wrong choice is what I feel, because with the Two of Swords, it's really telling you to pay attention to, trusting. Who do you trust? There's really this sense of a loss of something. But I do feel like there's a sense of maybe moving out of something. Maybe making a really difficult decision that really you might think keeps you in the dark, but it's actually going to take you towards the light, is the best way I can say it. And there is effort and movement here as far as action. Something is definitely where you've been going in that wrong direction. You're going to start going in the right direction. And really it's telling you to avoid imposters. So what does that mean? It's almost as if you gotta be aware of this disloyalty, and I got that very much with the Justice and the Seven of Swords. So make sure you're doing the right thing. If you're starting to feel something different in your gut, go with that gut feeling, because it's almost like you've got to sort of accept that there was some lies or some cheating or something that just wasn't done on a proper or correct kind of manner. But you have the freedom to choose yourself out of it, okay? Whatever the situation, whether it's in your home, with your family, with a lover, in a justice case, or in your environment, your society, you have to take it as it resonates. But there's something not done here with the unfinished symphony, and I do feel justice will prevail. With the Justice, it is upright, and the Temperance. So just where you think you might have lost all hope, because you got some major arcanas that are in reverse, and that never happens for me, really. You got the High Priestess in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Fool in reverse. This is trying to jar you, and the Wheel in reverse. It's telling, and the Chariot. It's telling you, it's trying to shake you up and say, hey, don't get stuck back there. You gotta shake yourself off of all the treachery and all the lies and manipulation. Remember, the very first card we came out was the Five of Wands. So it's really making you choose and be careful of imposters and something that was not an honest victory. That's all I can tell you. Unfinished symphony, and they're getting very passionate about it. See, look at that. You got to walk away from something that is trying to keep you in that old dark karmic cycle. It's time to empower yourself and move forward about whatever this situation is. You got to stand up, and you have the right to choose. You yourself have the right to choose to move out of this. The Six of Swords is always this card of spirit putting their wings around you and telling you, dear soul, move yourself away from that treachery. You do not need to feel like that. So this is where you take that choice and you go and you move yourself from wherever you are. But it's going to give you an opportunity to finish something. It's going to give you the opportunity to make the right choice, very passionately. Okay. Knight of Wands, meaning not passionate sexually, but passionately a drive that wants you to rebuild, to be successful. Okay, to have the things that you're desiring or trying to manifest and work on. Okay, balance. What is the Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Okay, so you have, see, movement. Take action. Don't wait action to come to you. You go to the action is what they're saying there. And that's very hard for us to do right now. I get it. So I don't know what this is. So Page of Pentacles, some sort of message, some sort of gift. And you have it with the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So you're coming out of that, whatever is holding you back in some sort of darkness or betrayal or just keeping you foggy. You're coming out of it with the with the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Give me one for the Five of Pentacles. There's something not finished. You're at a loss with it. Someone from the past is going to give you some sort of message. Something you thought you lost is coming back to revisit you. If it isn't a person, okay? Five of Pentacles, please. Five of Pentacles. Okay, and so you have the Devil in reverse. That's great. Letting go of the toxic, the blockages. Oh my gosh, being enlightened. So with the Devil in reverse, it's great. That's letting go of the toxicities, okay? The not so good stuff. Doing the shadow working. And there you go. So becoming successful, becoming grounded. Definitely. This also could be where you're just enlightened to know what you need to do now. This could be an end of a separation. The Hangman is sometimes a time to maybe think and come back together, rejuvenate, you see. Very nice. Let's see. So I want to know what is the conclusion? What is the conclusion? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so the Three of Cups, and I always shuffle my cards before I record, okay? So you got the Three of Cups, which is reunion, which is coming together. Forgiveness also, unity, mind, body, spirit, okay? The Five of Pentacles is great because this is the after tarot, and you see ordinarily in the Five of Pentacles you're already at a loss. You've already lost it. Well, this is telling you whatever you lost, she's coming out of that church with the bag, okay? She's coming out full, meaning reloaded, rejuvenated. You're going to come back okay. And there is that love. This is a love that some kind of soul love is sort of pulling you. Whether it's to be grounded more in you and working on that legacy of you, or maybe you working to go to that person, because we see the Lovers in reverse, we see the Ten of Cups, we see the Two of Cups, and definitely maybe this King of Pentacles doing this, okay? So there's the Magician, so starting over, and very turbulent times at this point. You were trying to break free from all the things that have somehow not gone right, maybe karmic cycles. Definitely the sense of things maybe shifting into better. This is the year, it really is. A friend said this is a year of karma, and as I think about that a little bit more, I believe she's right. It's a year of karma because there's a lot of karmic justice going on this year, guys, and you're going to start seeing it little by little. It's going to impact you, but it's going to impact you to go towards the better thing, to reap what you sow, to come back from losses, to be able to change your mind, to fix yourself from addictions. Your karma is being played back to you. And it could be vice versa, because there are some that maybe want to stick to the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords in reverse, to the trickery, to the lies, and you will stay in that place. So I think that that is happening on a world mass, you know? So I hope that makes sense for you guys as how they're showing me things in my head. What is this karmic cycle, please? Karmic cycle. How will it end? What is it? How can it end? So coming together, happiness, okay? Celebrating, new beginnings. I love that. I love it. I don't want to damper it. That's going to be the outcome. Whatever you think you're stuck in and you can't get out of, you definitely do have that choice right there, okay? So let's see. What do they need to hear? Mermaid message, please. Mermaid message. Mermaid messages here. Okay, so we have breaking free. Wow. Okay, that's a big one, because we're breaking free from some sort of really dark social standards that we have been living in. We're not meant to live like that for some reason, is what they're saying. And what is the message from this? What's the message they need to see in here today? Okay, so family. Family's big right now. Inspiration, those new ideas, that hope. Don't give up your faith, especially if you want family. Happiness, there you go. Courage, remember that was a big part of this reading. There's somebody that needs courage and new beginnings. You have the House in reverse. I do feel that there's a sense of moving out of those unstable situations, whether they're home or work, okay? And then well-being, so beautiful, and fertility, abundance, beautiful. So those are good things that are come out of all this darkness, okay? What is the angels? What's the angel message for today? The angel message, okay. The situation will improve. What am I telling you? Hang in there. Really be discerning about what you're hearing out there. A big happy changes. Remain positive. Ask help from others. Other people who are awakened, guys, to these lies here. Others can help you. Reach out. Look for signs, and it's up to you. So you get to choose what you want to do. Do you stay in that in-between, or do you stay in the darkness or go towards light? It's up to you. It's your choice. So let's do the insight. What is the insight for this reading, please? What is the insight for this reading? Oh, there it is. Okay. Embrace vulnerability. Being vulnerable can be scary, but allows you to connect more deeply with both yourself and the ones you love. Let your true self be seen. And someone's fighting to be true. Remember, the Seven of Swords is holding back in treachery, deceiving, lies. And there's one more. I'm going to take it because I just feel like these make sense most of the time. Let's see. It says, make it sacred. Let everything in your life become divine. Choose to let every moment be filled with deep meaning. Living Living this way unleashes beautiful magic for you to experience. Yes, it does. Okay. And so let's do one more. Let's close it off with the Kuan Yin. What's their Kuan Yin, please? What's their Kuan Yin message for today? Kuan Yin. Okay. So this one right here. Okay. And it says, the quickening. The fast track with the Divine Mother moves us rapidly through life's challenges. The road can get a bit bumpy when traveling at her accelerated pace, nor will you often feel that you are in control of the navigation. This is part of the experience when you are to be moved rapidly with divine help. Best is just to hold on and trust you'll get where you need to be. And we're in divine timing. I'm telling you, this is karma. Oh, you better start thinking about what kind of karma you've been putting out, because it's going to come back. It's coming back, okay? On all levels, all situations, and all aspects. So, divine timing, guys. So, there you go. I do hope you liked the reading. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. God bless you. I'll keep praying for you and for the world. And I just love you guys. And have a beautiful day, guys.